Good Way to Die Hard is now rated 12A. AKA motherfuck.
Yeah, New York.
Are you a cop?
Yeah. It's gonna be loud.
How'd you know I was a cop?
You don't look like a lawyer.
So it is A Good Way to Die Hard. Now, A Good Way to Die Hard is another Die Hard movie in the series. You've got Die Hard, awesome Bruce Willis movie. Absolutely love it. Die Hard 2, good, enjoyed. Die Hard 3, even awesome. Die Hard with Vengeance, Samuel Jackson is awesome. Die Hard 4.0, Live Free or Die Hard, is now considered an actual Die Hard movie. So, I actually didn't mind Live Free or Die Hard. It had really cool action scenes in it, like, really cool, but when you see this film, you're gonna just want to watch 4.0. Basically, A Good Way to Die Hard stars Bruce Willis as, again, John McClane, and basically, if I can explain it, I know this movie's just messed up, like, things happening and you don't know what the hell's going on, so you got that going on, and so basically the plot is John McClane's basically, first up, he's, what happens is, he finds out that his son is in some trouble with, he's in Russia, in Moscow, I think it was, and it's so hard to explain, it's just so weird. So basically, Bruce Willis finds out that his son is in some trouble, so he goes over to Russia, even though he hasn't spoke to his son in quite for a while, and then villains, and shit explodes. So you got Bruce Willis returning as John McClane, and you got his son, Jack McClane, played by Jai Courtney, I think it was pronounced. No, Die Hard, why? Good Way to Die Hard, I may inform you, is shit. It's rated 12A as well, which makes it even sick. Why? Freaking 20th Century Fox, what the frick is wrong with you? Taken 2 is 12A, and now you want to do Die Hard. You know what? What the fucking... Sorry for my language, what is the point of making movies now? Where you care just about the money. It's about the quality of the film. Doesn't matter what rating it is, how much money you make. Even though if a movie is so good and it's 18 and doesn't make enough money, but at least you know that is a good movie. People should go out and see it, but not just go, yeah, it's a Good Way to Die Hard. We need a lot of money. 12A, innocent lot. And then you just basically go, ha, fuck you people, basically. That was really weird, but that's how angry I am freaking out. It's just Die Hard. So basically what happens is, so let's just get into the bads. Let me get to the goods for 1 second. Let's just get to the goods quickly. So the goods, A Good Way to Die Hard. Now, I kind of already explained you the plot about it, so that's it, kind of. So the goods, alright, the good in A Good Way to Die Hard. It's cool seeing Bruce Willis back, to play John McClane, but I'll get into that later. Action was good, I'll admit. I was never bored, I guess. Some places I was quite bored, but when action came, it was cool, it was really cool, it was really like, oh, that's awesome, but some was just like, what? That's just unrealistic as hell. That's like a kid directing a movie, kinda. But, so, I think that's it. If I can think of anything else. Oh yeah, it was on Valentine's Day it came out. Oh yeah, and it's rated 12A, so that's none of the goods. But, A Good Way to Die, any more goods? Guys, there's hardly any goods in A Good Way to Die Hard, I can promise you that. So let's just get into the bads. That's going to be much longer, so let's just do that. So the bads on A Good Way to Die Hard. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's start off with the acting. Bruce Willis coming back as John McClane did not feel like John McClane to me. He just felt like, oh yeah, paycheck. He really looked like he didn't I think it looked like he didn't care that much. You know, because in the old ones he was really fun. He would talk to himself like, "Oh shit, why did I do this? Oh, you should have done it. Oh, I'm gonna get killed." But in this one, he was just like, "You bitch!" But of course, he couldn't say that because 12A, Nima. Again, see, I'm talking to myself, you know. So basically, he was running like this and going, "Yeah, boy." I'm never gonna do that again in my life. I can promise you that. So yeah, so he was just like, yeah, you know, usually he would be talking to himself, going, "Why am I in this situation? Oh crap! Oh, you should have done this," but then you would have got yourself killed. But in this one, there was none of that. I hardly saw that. I just saw. I basically saw the Expendables, like I believe it was a Schmozno said, like it was like the Expendables. If Bruce Willis came out of the Expendables and did his own film, that was it. I 100% agree with that statement. But yeah, just yeah, that's that. And the action is absolute just what the no. Because like there's one scene, there's a car chase which is quite long. I mean, I wasn't bored, but it was quite long. I was like, okay, when is this ending? I was never bored. I was like, this is quite long. And there was 2 scenes in this car chase. Okay, 2 parts. So one, Bruce Willis is in the car and then he's like, he like flips over 5-10 times. You've probably heard this in all the reviews, and this is freaking true. He's flipping over, and he's like, he comes out of the car, no scratches on him, no, not even a little cut, nothing. Like how there's no cut. He's like, this is it. I'm gonna show you. I flipped over and over, and I'm getting out of my car. Open the door. No scratches. Remember, no scratches on him. Hey lady, stop! He was jogging after he got out the car. No like, no limping, no, I think I fractured my arm. Nothing! No, at least a little scratch or some blood or, no, it's nothing. I mean, he's bloody Superman then, if he can get flipped over 1,000 times, nothing happened. And then another scene came where the same thing happened with him, and again, nothing happened to him. That's so unrealistic as hell. That's just, I can't buy that. Even though it's a dark movie, I can't buy it. The other movie has been much more realistic. I mean, not really, but at least there's some blood on his face or something. But that was just too much. That I'm like, no, I'm not buying that. And also, it was very CGI. It was, all the action scenes I think are in the trailers. If you've seen the trailer, well done. Don't need to go watch the film. You can save your wallet and go watch Django Unchained again. But that is just a lot of them just jumping through windows. I was like, this is cool, but what? Nothing's happening to them. I don't know how you can do this. Jump through the freaking window and then you go in these holes and they're all falling. And then it's like, let's get back to work. I'm like, what? Go hospital. Go somewhere. I know it's a Dino's action movie. Just go, but at least show like at least 10-50 seconds of pain. Just at least that. And I'm like, cool. But no, you don't get that. And then there's a lot of falling. Even though that's cool, you know, I'm jumping out the window and then falling down, as you saw in the trailer. So there's nothing really new. And then the villains in this movie. There's always, in a Darn movie, there are villains, yes, but there's always that one that stands out. There's always one that wants, you know, like in the first one, he wanted, you know, to get money and everything in that Yakiyomo building. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, and he was a villain. He was awesome. He was like, yeah, I am a villain, and I ain't scared of nothing. Okay, but this villain, these villains in this movie, one guy eating a freaking carrot, going, it's just so weird. I don't know why he's eating a carrot. And then there was a scene where, and this was supposed to be like a twist. It is a twist. I mean, it is. But and then it like changes to another. It's like, who is the goddamn villain? You got this villain, that villain, there, and it just does not work with the movie. There's always just one villain, and it didn't feel like a Darn movie due to the fact, like, even though Bruce Willis, John McClane went there and he's in the situation, but I don't think, because he went to the situation, he knew that he was in trouble, and it's like, it doesn't feel like a Die. Like he goes like in Die Hard 2, he goes to the airport waiting for his wife. He sees it, and then he's there, and he's like, oh, goddamn, why do I have to be here at this time? I think it would have been cool if they in Russia they went to that like I forgot what it was called. I think it was Moscow, the building, you know, with all the nice. Okay, so you can go to a nice exotic location in Russia. Go in that building. You meet your son there, and pretend. I don't know. I'm not a script writer. I'm just saying ideas here. You meet Bruce Willis goes and meets his son in the exotic building. The real I forgot what it's called. It was in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, the one that blew up. That was in the trailer, so there was no spoilers. I forgot what it called, but it was in Moscow, Russia. And okay, they're in there, and then the villains are in there. So there's one villain standing, you know, up, and then John Wick's like, oh, why come here? Oh shit, why is this happening to me again? And the villain's like strong. He just blows shit up, you know. On one section, he's blowing out like you know, the people, and she doesn't give a shit. He just shoots people, and it's like that would be an awesome movie. I would have liked to see that actually. I could direct it. No, but I would have liked to see that instead of this Good Way to Die Hard. And to me there wasn't that many action scenes. It wasn't that good, and it wasn't bloody at all. Because since we got the 12A rating in America, they got the R-rated one. But probably there's no difference. Maybe I'll get it when it comes out here new, when it's like £5 on Blu-ray and for the 50 certificate film. I would like to see the extended cut just to see the blood and the swearing. But yeah, you definitely could tell. Like there's one scene in the movie where you definitely knew it was cut out. Where Jack McClane is in the car and he's on the bad guys are there, and he's like you see his mouth move like. But you can't hear any audio, and some audio doesn't match up with the. What was it? Someone said, I think the villain said "fuck," but it said "ah" like that, and it wasn't. I was like, what? It wasn't really mouth were in the right position going. Yeah, but I would So yeah, and then villains. It just is not a good Die Hard movie. It just really isn't. I was so disappointed. So much a huge Die Hard fan. I love Die Hard movies. I watch them any time of the week, any day. Watched the first one on Christmas. That was really cool, but just does not live up to it. I think they should just leave it now unless they can do a better movie. Hopefully, I mean the director directed Max Payne, for God's sakes. I mean, they should have chosen a different director, and Bruce Willis could have been like, you know what? No, I see the script. Come on, just say no to something for once. Don't make a crap movie. Because this one was one of the most, pardon me, anticipated movies of 2013, and it just goes, and it's just like, yeah, thanks a lot, assholes, basically. And so yeah, that is my review of A Good Way to Die Hard. I apologise. I'm really sorry that I have to bring you these crap news that A Good Way to Die Hard is officially crap. I highly would not recommend go seeing it. If it's on TV, go watch it. I wouldn't pay for the movie. You can rent it, I guess you can. But I wouldn't go pay for the cinema. It's just true. It's quite expensive, especially in the UK, since there's no blood or anything. It's not that amazing. And there's an IMAX, but I didn't go to there. But just I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it's watchable, definitely. It's not like I can't watch this. It's just that you're watching it and you're going, no. It's definitely not watchable. It's definitely watchable, but it's just that, you know, since it's a Die Hard movie, you expect much more. So that's just the thing. So I'm gonna give Die Hard 2 out of 5. You know, just for the cool little action scenes. And I forgot to mention some of the lines he said were quite. There was some humor, a bit of it. I laughed, chuckled, and some of the lines that John McClane would say, you know, his catchphrase, you know, but we couldn't hear it because they had to cut it out. But some of his lines that he said were good, but most of them were like full flat. But so that's why I'm giving it 2 out of 5. Really disappointed with it, but hey, you know, some movies are good and some movies are bad. So that's my review for A Good Way to Die Hard. I wouldn't go recommend watching it, but definitely check it out on TV or you can rent it. So that's my review of A Good Way to Die Hard. Check out my review. Next one I think is This Is 40 and Yippee Mother Russia. Also, I've just forgot to mention, completely skipped my mind because that's how bad it is. there's just no character development on anyone. The villain at the beginning, the villain, I don't know what the hell, but the villains in the movie have no character development whatsoever. You don't care, you don't know anything about them, you're like, yeah, another person. And Jay Corney, as McClane's son, Jake McClane's son, he was okay, I didn't mind him. I mean, yeah, he had the his American accent was a bit weird, since he's English, but it was okay. I mean, I didn't mind him. I mean, someone else could have done it better, but he was okay. I didn't mind him. But the relationship between John McClane and Jake, and his son Jake, I didn't buy it. It wasn't that good. No. Just what a disappointment, really. Just really it is. If you did like it, good for you. It's just that, the Die Hard 1, amazing, fun, just outrageous. 2, yeah, it was okay. 3, one of my favourites, of course. But 4, let me say, I think I said in the intro that this movie, a good way to makes 4 masterpiece, an Oscar-worthy movie. It makes that. Just, I didn't like it, so that's why, again, I'm giving a Good Way Die Hard 2 out of 5 stars. Sorry, I just forgot to mention these things, I just have to put it in. So yeah, Good Way Die Hard 2 out of 5. Again, yippee-ki-yay, Mother Russia.